Hey there, it's Dr. J, and I want to start today by telling you about something that I've witnessed over and over again in my 20 years of practicing medicine. I've seen people completely transform their lives, people who were overweight, who were tired all the time, who were dealing with chronic pain, who were on multiple medications, who had lost hope that they could ever feel healthy again. And you know what the one thing that most of these people had in common was? They started walking every single day. I'm not talking about some extreme fitness program or some complicated diet or some expensive supplement regimen. I'm talking about something as simple and as basic as putting on a pair of shoes and going for a walk every single day. And I've watched what happens to their bodies, their minds, their energy levels, their health markers, and their overall quality of life when they commit to this one simple habit. And that's what I want to talk to you about today. Because here's the thing that I think most people don't really understand. Walking is not just a form of exercise. Walking is medicine. It's one of the most powerful medicines that exist. And the crazy part is that it's free. It has no side effects. Everyone can do it. And it's incredibly effective. But because it's so simple and so accessible, a lot of people don't take it seriously. They think that in order to get health benefits, they need to do something complicated or extreme or painful. They think they need to go to the gym and lift heavy weights or run marathons or do some intense CrossFit workout. But the research is clear. Walking, just regular everyday walking, is one of the most effective things you can do for your health. And if you do it consistently, if you do it every single day, the changes that happen in your body are absolutely remarkable. So in this video, I'm going to walk you through exactly what happens when you commit to walking every day. I'm going to explain what happens in the first week, what happens in the first month, what happens after 3 months, what happens after 6 months, and what happens if you maintain this habit for a year or more. I'm going to talk about what happens to your cardiovascular system, your metabolic system, your musculoskeletal system, your mental health, your cognitive function, your energy levels, your sleep quality, and your overall longevity. I'm going to give you the science, but I'm also going to give you the real-world results that I see in my patients every single day. So stick with me because this information could literally change your life. Let me start by talking about what happens in the very first week when you start walking every day. The first thing that most people notice is that they feel more energized. Now, this might seem counterintuitive. You're exercising, so shouldn't you feel more tired? But actually, the opposite happens. When you start moving your body regularly, you're getting your blood flowing, you're getting oxygen distributed to your tissues, you're engaging your muscles, and this actually gives you more energy, not less. Within just a few days of walking every day, most people report that they feel less fatigued during the day, and they have more energy to do the things they want to do. The second thing that happens in the first week is that your sleep starts to improve. This is something that's really important because so many people over 50 deal with sleep problems. They struggle to fall asleep, or they wake up in the middle of the night, or they sleep but they don't feel rested when they wake up. When you start walking every day, your sleep quality improves pretty quickly. There are a few reasons for this. First, when you exercise during the day, your body temperature rises during the walk, and then it drops afterward. This temperature drop signals to your body that it's time to sleep. Additionally, walking helps regulate your circadian rhythm, which is your body's internal clock that regulates sleep and wakefulness. And third, walking helps reduce anxiety and stress, which are major contributors to sleep problems. The third thing that happens in the first week is that your mood starts to improve. Walking triggers the release of endorphins, which are neurotransmitters that make you feel good. These are often called natural painkillers because they literally reduce pain and increase pleasure. But beyond just the endorphin release, walking is a time when you're getting outside, you're getting fresh air, you're getting sunlight exposure, which helps regulate your circadian rhythm and improves your mood. And if you're walking in nature, even better. Studies have shown that nature exposure has a significant mood-boosting effect. Now let me talk about what happens after a few weeks of walking every day. After about 2 to 3 weeks of consistent daily walking, you'll start to notice some physical changes. Your clothes might start to fit differently. You might feel a bit lighter or leaner, even if the scale hasn't changed much. This is because you're starting to build muscle and lose fat. Walking uses a lot of muscles, particularly in your lower body, and as these muscles engage and grow stronger, they're replacing fat, and your body composition is changing. Your cardiovascular system is starting to make some significant adaptations during this time as well. Your heart is getting stronger. Your resting heart rate might start to come down a bit. This is a really important marker of cardiovascular health. A lower resting heart rate means your heart is more efficient. It doesn't have to beat as many times per minute to pump blood throughout your body. Your blood pressure might start to come down as well. If you've been dealing with high blood pressure, you might already be noticing that your numbers are starting to improve after just a few weeks of walking every day. Your energy levels continue to improve and stabilize during this period. You're not experiencing those energy crashes that you might have been experiencing before. You feel more consistent throughout the day. You're sleeping better at night and you're waking up feeling more rested. Your digestion is probably improving as well. Walking stimulates your digestive system, helps move food through your digestive tract, and can help with issues like constipation and sluggish digestion that are common in older adults. After about 4 to 6 weeks of consistent daily walking, you'll start to see more significant changes. Your fitness level is noticeably improving. That walk that felt really hard in week 1 now feels much easier. You can go further or faster without feeling as fatigued. Your leg muscles are getting noticeably stronger and more defined. You probably have more endurance. Tasks that felt tiring before, like climbing stairs or carrying groceries, now feel easier. Your mental health is noticeably better at this point. If you've been dealing with mild depression or anxiety, you're probably noticing that those symptoms are improving. Walking is actually comparable to some anti-anxiety and antidepressant medications in terms of its effectiveness. The research shows that regular walking is one of the most effective treatments for mild to moderate depression and anxiety, and the benefits keep increasing the more consistently you do it. Your metabolism is starting to shift at this point as well. You're burning more calories throughout the day, not just during your walk, but even when you're at rest. This is because you've built some muscle, and muscle tissue is metabolically active. It burns calories even when you're sitting still. So even if you haven't changed your diet, you might start to notice that you're losing weight or that you have an easier time maintaining your weight. Your cognitive function is also starting to improve. Studies have shown that walking improves memory, attention, and overall cognitive function. You might notice that you're having an easier time concentrating, that you're less forgetful, that your mind feels sharper. This is because exercise increases blood flow to the brain and stimulates the growth of new neural connections. Now let me talk about what happens after 3 months of consistent daily walking. At this point, the changes are really significant and really noticeable. Your fitness level has improved dramatically. That walk that felt impossible in month 1 now feels easy. You might be walking faster, further, or on more challenging terrain. You might have noticed that your body composition has changed significantly. You've lost fat, you've built muscle, and your clothes fit noticeably differently. You might have lost anywhere from 5 to 15 or 20 pounds depending on where you started and what your diet is like. Your cardiovascular health is measurably better at this point. Your blood pressure has probably come down significantly, especially if you were dealing with high blood pressure. Your resting heart rate is lower. Your cholesterol levels have probably improved. These are all measurable markers of improved cardiovascular health. And reduced cardiovascular disease risk is one of the biggest health benefits of consistent exercise. Your mental health has improved substantially. If you were dealing with depression or anxiety, those symptoms have probably significantly diminished. Your mood is more stable and more positive. You have more resilience when dealing with stress. You feel more confident and more capable. Many of my patients report that by the 3-month mark, they feel like a different person mentally and emotionally compared to where they started. Your energy levels are consistently high at this point. You wake up feeling refreshed. You don't have the afternoon energy crash that you might have been dealing with before. You have the stamina to do the things you want to do without feeling exhausted. Your sleep quality has improved significantly and is probably consistent and restful. Your knees and your joints are feeling better. If you've been dealing with joint pain, especially in your knees and hips, you've probably noticed significant improvement. This is because walking strengthens the muscles that support your joints, and it improves the health of your joints. Studies have shown that regular walking actually reduces the pain and disability associated with arthritis. Your posture has probably improved as well. You're standing taller, you're carrying yourself with better posture, and this is making you look and feel more confident and capable. People might have even commented to you that you look different, that you seem to have more energy and presence. Now let me talk about what happens after 6 months of consistent daily walking. At this point, the changes have become a normal part of your life. Walking is a habit that's embedded in your routine. You don't have to think about it or force yourself to do it anymore. It's just part of what you do every day, like brushing your teeth or eating breakfast. And the health benefits are substantial and measurable. Your fitness level is excellent at this point. You're probably walking at a pace and distance that would have seemed impossible 6 months ago. Your leg strength is excellent. Your cardiovascular fitness is excellent. Your body composition has stabilized at a healthier weight. You probably look noticeably healthier and younger than you did 6 months ago. Your blood work numbers are probably noticeably better. Your cholesterol is better. Your blood sugar is better. Your blood pressure is better. All of these markers of metabolic health and cardiovascular health have improved significantly. And this translates into reduced disease risk. You're at lower risk for heart disease, stroke, diabetes, and other chronic diseases. Your mental health and cognitive function are noticeably sharper at this point. You feel mentally clear and sharp. Your memory is better. Your focus and concentration are better. You probably feel more mentally resilient and capable of handling stress and challenges. You're sleeping well. You're not dealing with anxiety or depression, or if you are, it's much more manageable. Your independence and functional capacity have improved significantly. You can do things that you couldn't do 6 months ago. You can walk further. You can climb stairs without getting winded. You can carry groceries. You can play with grandchildren. You can do yard work. You can do the activities that make life enjoyable, and you can do them without pain and without exhaustion. This is one of the most important benefits of consistent walking, especially for older adults. Maintaining your independence and your functional capacity is crucial for quality of life and longevity. Now let me talk about what happens after a full year of consistent daily walking. At this point, you've made a complete transformation. Your body is different, your mind is different, your health is different, your life is different. You're in significantly better health than you were a year ago. And if you continue this habit for the rest of your life, the long-term health benefits are enormous. After a year of daily walking, your cardiovascular system has undergone substantial remodeling. Your heart is significantly stronger and more efficient. Your blood vessels are more elastic and more resilient. Your blood pressure is well controlled. Your cholesterol is in a healthy range. Your risk of heart disease and stroke has been substantially reduced. Studies have shown that people who walk consistently have a significantly lower risk of cardiovascular disease compared to sedentary people. We're talking about a 30 to 40% reduction in cardiovascular disease risk. Your metabolic health is excellent. Your blood sugar is well controlled. You have good insulin sensitivity. If you were at risk for diabetes, you've significantly reduced that risk, or if you had pre-diabetes, you've probably reversed it. Your weight is stable at a healthy level. You've maintained the muscle mass that you've built, and you're not dealing with the metabolic slowdown that's common as people age. Your brain health is significantly better. Regular walking has been shown to slow cognitive decline and reduce the risk of Alzheimer's disease and other forms of dementia. You're thinking clearly. Your memory is sharp. You're not dealing with brain fog. You're mentally resilient. And the good news is that these cognitive benefits continue to increase the longer you maintain the habit. Your mental health is excellent. Depression and anxiety are not issues for you anymore. You have a positive outlook. You're resilient. You handle stress well. You feel capable and confident. The mental health benefits of walking are comparable to medications, and unlike medications, there are no side effects. Instead, you have only positive effects. Your physical health is excellent. Your bones are stronger because walking is a weight-bearing exercise that stimulates bone formation. If you were at risk for osteoporosis, you've significantly reduced that risk. Your muscles are strong and lean. Your joints are healthy and pain-free. Your balance is excellent, which means your fall risk is low. And if you do fall, your strong bones and muscles mean you're less likely to get a serious injury. Your immune system is functioning better. Regular moderate exercise like walking boosts immune function and makes you less susceptible to infections and illnesses. You're probably getting sick less often, and when you do get sick, you recover faster. Your energy levels are consistently high. You wake up feeling rested and energized. You have the stamina to do the things you want to do. You're not dealing with fatigue or letharginess. You feel vibrant and alive. Now let me talk about some of the specific mechanisms by which walking creates these amazing health benefits. First, walking improves cardiovascular fitness. When you walk, your heart rate increases, your blood vessels dilate, blood flows more efficiently throughout your body, and your heart is working harder in a way that's safe and beneficial. Over time, with repeated exposure to this increased workload, your heart becomes stronger and more efficient. It's like any other muscle. When you use it, it gets stronger. Second, walking burns calories and helps with weight management. A 150-pound person walking at a moderate pace for 30 minutes burns about 150 calories. Now, that might not sound like a lot, but here's the thing. If you do that every single day, that's 1,050 calories a week, which is about 54,600 calories a year. And since 1 pound of body weight equals 3,500 calories, that means walking for 30 minutes every day could lead to a weight loss of about 15 pounds a year without changing your diet at all. And when you combine walking with a healthy diet, the weight loss can be even more significant. Third, walking improves muscle strength and endurance. Even though walking is a low-impact activity, it still engages a lot of muscles. Your legs, your glutes, your core, your arms if you're swinging them properly, your cardiovascular system. And when these muscles are used regularly, they get stronger and more enduring. This translates into better functional capacity and independence. Fourth, Walking improves bone density. Walking is a weight-bearing exercise, which means your bones are bearing your body weight as you walk. This stimulates your bones to maintain and build density. This is particularly important for older adults who are at risk for osteoporosis. Regular walking can significantly reduce your osteoporosis risk and help maintain strong bones throughout your life. Fifth, walking improves metabolic health. Walking helps regulate blood sugar, improves insulin sensitivity, and helps with weight management. These improvements in metabolic health reduce your risk of type 2 diabetes and metabolic syndrome. Sixth, walking improves mental health and cognitive function. Exercise triggers the release of endorphins and other neurochemicals that improve mood and reduce anxiety and depression. Additionally, exercise increases blood flow to the brain and stimulates the growth of new neural connections, which improves cognitive function and reduces the risk of cognitive decline and dementia. Seventh, walking improves sleep quality. The improved mental health, the regulated circadian rhythm, and the physical fatigue that comes from exercise all contribute to better sleep. And good sleep is essential for overall health. Eighth, walking reduces inflammation. Chronic inflammation is a contributor to many diseases, including heart disease, cancer, Alzheimer's disease, and autoimmune diseases. Regular moderate exercise like walking reduces inflammation throughout the body. Ninth, walking improves digestion and gut health. Walking stimulates digestive motility and helps move food through your digestive tract. Additionally, regular exercise improves the health of your gut microbiome, which has a huge impact on your overall health. 10th, walking improves longevity. Studies have shown that people who walk regularly and maintain good fitness levels live significantly longer than sedentary people. We're talking about adding years to your life. A study that followed people for many years found that people who walked at least 30 minutes a day had a significantly lower mortality risk compared to people who were sedentary. Now let me talk about some practical advice for implementing a daily walking routine. The first thing is to start slowly if you're not currently exercising regularly. If you've been sedentary, don't jump into walking for an hour every day. Start with 15 or 20 minutes a day and gradually increase it as your fitness improves. This approach helps prevent injury and helps make the habit sustainable. The second thing is to make it enjoyable. Find a time of day that you enjoy walking. Find a place that you enjoy walking. Maybe invite a friend to walk with you. Maybe listen to music or a podcast while you walk. Whatever makes it enjoyable for you, because if you enjoy it, you're much more likely to stick with it long term. The third thing is to be consistent. Try to walk at the same time every day. This helps establish it as a habit and makes it easier to stick with it. If you walk at the same time every day, after a few weeks, your body will expect that activity at that time, and it will be easier to do. The fourth thing is to invest in good walking shoes. Proper footwear is important for preventing injury and making your walks comfortable. Get shoes that are designed for walking, that have good arch support, and that are comfortable for you. The fifth thing is to pay attention to your posture and walking mechanics. As I discussed in my previous video about walking mistakes, how you walk matters. Make sure you're walking with proper posture, proper foot strike, proper arm swing, and proper core engagement. This ensures that you're getting the maximum benefit and that you're not setting yourself up for injury. The sixth thing is to incorporate some variety. Some days, walk at an easy pace where you can have a conversation. Other days, walk at a brisk pace where you're breathing harder. Some days, do a longer walk. Some days, do a shorter walk. Some days, if possible, walk on different terrain. This variety keeps things interesting and makes sure you're continuing to challenge your body and improve your fitness. The seventh thing is to be patient with yourself. If you're starting from a sedentary lifestyle, it takes time to build fitness and to see results. You might not see dramatic changes in the first week or two, but if you stick with it, if you walk every day for a few weeks and then a few months, the results will come, and they'll be worth it. The eighth thing is to track your progress. Keep a simple log of how many days a week you walk, how long you walk, and how you feel. After a few weeks, you'll be able to look back and see the progress you've made. This can be really motivating and can help you stay committed to the habit. The ninth thing is to get your doctor's approval. If you have any health conditions or if you're on medications, it's a good idea to talk to your doctor before starting a new exercise program. In most cases, walking is safe and beneficial even for people with health conditions, but it's good to get your doctor's input. The 10th thing is to understand that walking is not just about exercise. Walking is a time when you can be present. You can enjoy the outdoors. You can spend time in nature. You can clear your mind. You can solve problems. You can reflect. Walking is a holistic activity that benefits your body, your mind, and your spirit. Let me talk about some of the common obstacles that people face when trying to establish a daily walking routine and how to overcome them. The first obstacle is lack of time. People say they're too busy to walk every day. But here's the thing. A 30-minute walk is not a big time commitment. That's half an hour out of your day. And when you think about all of the time that the benefits of walking are going to save you in terms of avoiding illness and maintaining your health, it's actually a great time investment. Additionally, if you're really strapped for time, even a 15-minute walk is beneficial. Something is better than nothing. The second obstacle is bad weather. People say they can't walk because it's raining or it's cold or it's hot. And yeah, if it's dangerous weather, don't walk outside. But for most weather conditions, you can still walk. Get a rain jacket. Get a warm layer for cold weather. Get light clothing for hot weather. Or, if you want, walk indoors. Walk at a mall. Walk at a gym. Walk up and down your stairs. The point is to move your body consistently. The specific location is less important. The third obstacle is lack of motivation. People start a walking routine with enthusiasm, but after a few weeks, the novelty wears off and they lose motivation. The solution is to make it a habit rather than relying on motivation. A habit is something you do automatically without having to think about it or summon motivation for it. If you walk at the same time every day, after a few weeks, it becomes automatic. You don't have to rely on motivation, you just do it. The fourth obstacle is physical discomfort. Maybe your knees hurt, or your feet hurt, or your back hurts when you walk. This could be because of poor walking mechanics, inappropriate shoes, or an underlying condition. The solution is to address the underlying cause. Maybe you need different shoes. Maybe you need to work on your walking mechanics. Maybe you need to see a healthcare provider about the pain. But the point is, physical discomfort is solvable. It's usually not a reason to stop walking. It's a reason to address what's causing the discomfort so you can walk pain-free. The fifth obstacle is social isolation. Maybe you don't know anyone to walk with, or maybe you're uncomfortable walking alone. The solution is to find a walking group or invite a friend to walk with you. Many communities have walking groups, or you can find online communities of people who are committed to daily walking. Walking with others not only makes it more enjoyable and more likely that you'll stick with it, but it also provides social connection, which is important for health and well-being. The sixth obstacle is living in an unsafe neighborhood. Maybe you don't feel safe walking outside in your neighborhood. The solution is to find a safe place to walk. This could be a mall, a gym, a park, a running track, or another community space where it's safe and well lit. The important thing is to move your body consistently, and the specific location is less important than your safety and comfort. Now let me talk about what happens over the course of many years if you maintain a daily walking routine. The long-term health benefits are profound. You're significantly reducing your risk of heart disease, stroke, type 2 diabetes, certain cancers, and cognitive decline. You're living longer, you're living better, you're maintaining your independence and your functional capacity. You're not spending your later years dealing with chronic diseases and disability. Instead, you're active and engaged and enjoying your life. Additionally, the ripple effects of maintaining a daily walking routine extend to other areas of your life. Because you're walking every day, you're probably also motivated to eat better, to get better sleep, to manage your stress, and to take other positive steps for your health. Walking becomes part of a healthier lifestyle overall, and the benefits compound. I also want to mention that the benefits of walking are not just physical, they're psychological and social. Walking gives you a sense of accomplishment. You're doing something that's good for you, and you're completing it every single day. That builds confidence and self-efficacy. Walking in nature or in your community connects you to something larger than yourself and provides a sense of meaning and purpose. If you're walking with others, it provides social connection and community, which is incredibly important for mental health and longevity. The bottom line is this: walking every day is one of the most powerful things you can do for your health. It doesn't require any special equipment or any special skills. Everyone can do it. And if you do it consistently, the changes that happen in your body and your mind are truly remarkable. You'll have more energy, better sleep, better mood, better cognitive function, better physical health, better independence, and better quality of life. You'll live longer and you'll live better. The research is clear on this. Walking is medicine. And unlike pharmaceutical medicine, it has no side effects except positive ones. It's free, it's accessible, it's safe. And it's one of the most effective interventions for health and longevity that exists. So if you're not currently walking every day, I want to encourage you to start. Pick a time, pick a place, and commit to walking every single day for the next 30 days. See how you feel. Track your progress. And I'm telling you, after 30 days of daily walking, you're going to feel so much better that you'll be motivated to keep going. And if you're already walking every day, keep it up. You're doing one of the best things you can do for your health. and the long-term benefits are going to be absolutely worth it. Thank you so much for watching this video. I really hope that I've inspired you to think about starting or maintaining a daily walking routine. If you found this video helpful, please like it, subscribe to the channel, and share it with people that you care about. Because I'm telling you, most people don't fully understand the incredible benefits of daily walking. If you can help someone understand this and get them to start walking every day, you might literally be adding years to their life and improving the quality of those years tremendously. If you have any questions about walking or about starting an exercise routine, please leave a comment below. I read and respond to as many comments as I can, and I'd love to hear about your walking experience. Are you currently walking every day? What benefits have you experienced? Have you noticed changes in your health or your energy or your mood? Let me know. And if you haven't already subscribed to the USA Senior Care channel, I really want you to do so. We post videos every week about health, fitness, nutrition, and other topics that are important for people who are 50 and older. We're focused on helping you live a long, healthy, independent life. So subscribe now, and I'll see you in the next video. Thanks again for watching, and keep walking!